Right, here we are. I'm here with the Irish Maniac himself from Twitter.
Hello.
We're old buddies. So let's get what are we looking forward to? It's about to start now. 3, 2, 1. What are you looking forward to? What do you think we're going to see? Anything good?
Borderlands 3 gameplay and Gears of War 5 Horde mode gameplay. Looking forward to seeing those.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Halo Infinite and all, I reckon. But I want to see more Bleeding Edge. There we go. We're in.
Wait, is Halo going to be here? I thought it was when they were leaving after E3.
Crank up the volume for people. We won't muffle us out too much. Oh, we've got Borderlands. Oh, no, this is Outer Worlds, isn't it?
This? No, this is Borderlands.
It's Borderlands. I'm looking forward to Outer Worlds, to be honest.
Yeah, hopefully we see gameplay on
They've made this look far more cartoony now, haven't they? Looks much more cartoony than before.
Borderlands?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's always been sort of cell shaded, but this is just a little more
place with a
cartoony.
storied past playing host to gaming.
How long's this show going for?
For
I don't know.
next week, this 2,000-year-old
Hour and a half?
of gaming has
Yeah,
hundreds of
maybe around
thousands
that.
of fans, media,
Usually that long, is
80
it?
minutes, like
publishers
E3.
Yeah.
converge at the largest gaming convention in the world.
Right, so I reckon we're going to have... Let me write this down a bit. Oh, you're cutting there. I reckon we're going to see... I reckon they're going to show a bit of Halo... Infinite. Halo Infinite. I reckon we're going to see some Gears campaign, possibly. I'd like to see some Bleeding Edge. I'd like to see something from Ninja Theory's thingy. Maybe some Fable would be nice. But let's not get too hyped, not over.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon they'll save them for E3. Those big titles.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. I can't see them.
Even though they said that, I think they might show some new studios. So they definitely said, I'm pretty sure they said they was going to announce a new studio. And I'd like to see... I'd like to see something else. I'd like to see something new. They could at least drop something new. If you go on Sea of Thieves, if you go on Sea of Thieves this week, everyone, you get a Halo customized ship skin.
Figure's going to be here as well. I wonder if they're going to show that.
Oh yeah, show them what coming up. Blair Witch, Xbox Game Pass, Age of Empires, Gears Pop, Ghost Recon. I think they're showing Destiny 2 as well, I've heard. Or more stuff about Destiny. I think they might have got Bungie back. Yeah, I've known Bungie have left Sony. I think they might have got them back.
I think they're showing the DLC that's coming out in September.
But is it exclusive to Xbox?
No.
Or is it time? You know what I mean? Like it was for, wasn't it that for PS4? Wasn't there some, or time, it was content anyway, wasn't there?
To be honest,
I don't, that's why I just don't understand anymore. Yeah, you get, sometimes they show them on stage, but don't seem to get anything extra, so I don't know, and then sometimes you do.
yeah, we'll find out.
But first of all,
Oh, this Randy guy,
let's kick
man.
the show off right. Okay.
Never heard of
The way
trouble
we
on
kick
Twitter.
shows off is with a world premiere trailer.
There we go. Let me crank up this volume then.
Let's do this.
World premiere, nice.
It's
See
the
this is.
90s found footage phenomenon that revolutionized the horror genre.
Alright, Blair Witch, here we go.
Single-handedly made standing in the corner super creepy.
I mean,
This is going to be good, I'm buying this.
already great, but
I know what.
yeah.
Oh, no, it's in Game Pass, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I've ordered.
Right
It's
here
in Game
Yeah, I
Pass,
already
yeah.
ordered. I'm looking forward to this one.
is the latest trailer for Blair Witch.
Yeah, apparently this dog helps you as well.
Yeah, his dog tells you where things are or something.
And wrongs that haunt us. But the worst are the sins we choose to forget.
Oh.
Ellis to base. Bullet picked up a scent.
He's been through a lot.
Just like you. Sir, I'm not gonna screw this up. Not this time.
It's alright, graphics are good.
You guys know these woods are cursed, right?
I think Microsoft should buy this
I
studio.
reckon I should too.
That'd be really good.
With people's hands.
Yeah,
Because,
same.
because people are comparing it to Outlast, but the graphics on this are far better than Outlast.
No!
You know you're in no shape to play the hero.
Hey, don't talk to me like I'm crazy.
Greetings, my beloved listeners. Today
see her. When you looked into their
It's gonna be
eyes,
great to play with a headset.
It is, and to stream as well. It's a good streaming game.
What have you done, Ellis?
Oh yeah.
these woods made me remember.
That's the house I went to at the end, isn't it?
There's no way back.
They're Batman. Did you see that poster? And they're Batman there.
I don't think I can do it alone. If there's anyone
See the
else
poster?
who can provide me with
They had Sea of Thieves, they had Halo, but they had Batman as well.
on Twitter. Anyway, as a worldwide event like Gamescom brings fans face to face with some of their favourite games. And do you know, Leah, what else does that?
I want to say unicorns, maybe.
I mean, close. But like a mythical beast of burden, Xbox Game Pass delights fans of all ages. And today we are saddling up a unicorn. Is this The Witcher 3? This was age appropriate for another big announcement. Since E3, more than 22 games have been added to the PC catalogue, including Shadow of War, Undertale, Blazing Chrome, Nightcall, and the Banner Saga 3.
And that is right. You also told us you want even more games, because why wouldn't you? Well, today we're here to announce that there's a brand new group of games joining the Xbox Game Pass corral. Coming to Game Pass PC, Game Pass Console, and Game Pass Ultimate on August the 22nd, Kingdom Come Deliverance. The immersive... the immersive action RPG. That begs the question, Julia, what would you do if a tyrannical
This was a
medieval
good
king
game.
murdered your entire
Oh, it
family?
was.
Yeah. I think is it in Game Pass?
We've all got our ways of dealing with things.
Will be in
Joining
Game Pass, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it in Game Pass. Yeah.
Smash 'em up, 8 out.
Yes.
This is what I thought.
They're adding
This is what I thought that For Honor would be, but I didn't really like For Honor. Didn't get into it.
And In Exile Entertainment.
But this that's good.
Rolls
It's-
out to Game Pass.
Bard's Tale. Yeah, I was going back to buy Bard's Tale. They got the trilogy for sale at the moment, haven't they? On Xbox.
We just saw Blair Witch arrives.
Not
on
really sure what it
August
is.
30th.
Bard's Tale is a really old school RPG.
There you go, Blair Witch
And you won't
in the
have
past.
to.
Yeah.
There's more.
That's right.
I say Bard's Tale 4's going in Game Pass.
Games launching into Xbox Game Pass today.
Yeah.
That's
What'd you say?
today. So, Age of
Bard's Tale
Empires
4.
Definitive Edition, the best-selling real-time strategy game now in 4K, is joining Game Pass for PC.
What's it say, Xbox?
And joining Xbox Game Pass for consoles this very day, Stellaris, the epic space 4X grand strategy game, and finally, if quick-witted 60 frames per second combo tacit demon slaying is your jam, and why wouldn't it be? Because, you know, are you dead inside? Get ready to dust off that download button, because starting today, Devil May Cry 5 joins in...
Oh, that's massive. They're putting Devil May Cry 5 in there. I mean, that only just come out a few months ago.
Plus, for a limited time, join or upgrade to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and get your first 2 months for only $2, €2, £2, oh my! And while you're at it, why not...
Oh, you can do that upgrade now.
Xbox Beta app for Windows 10. There you're able to better manage and find your Game Pass DC titles and DLC all in one handy place. Remember, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate gets you Game Pass for PC, Game Pass for Xbox console, and Xbox Live Gold, including access to the Ultimate Edition of Gears 5, which includes 4-day early access.
I mean, there's a lot of things that we're calling ultimate, and the way I look at it is just even the name itself is like saying, do you want a taco, or would you want the ultimate taco?
Ultimate Taco.
The ultimate taco,
Come
because
on.
it's clearly a lot better. Right. Also, since launching Xbox Game Pass for PC Beta at June's E3, we've been listening closely to fans on how to make the PC gaming experience even better. So check out the Xbox Wire right after the show for details on new updates to the Xbox app for Windows 10, which are going to be coming very, very soon to you.
Ooh, but believe it or not, we are not done yet. Starting today, Dell Alienware Arena members can claim a free 30-day Xbox Game Pass for PC beta code. New and existing Dell Alienware Arena members, head over to the link below for more information.
That's right. And lastly, we're nearly there, guys. We are happy to announce that Human Fall Flat, the quirky physics-based puzzle platformer and Game Pass classic title, has new free DLC for both PC and console coming very, very soon. The Steam update, comes direct from the mind of the game's creators and is slated to hit consoles and PCs in late August. For more on the free DLC, why don't we check this out?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Full flat. Yeah, I'm just trying to do some bits.
Quiet.
Yeah, I'm just doing some bits on my laptop while I'm working. I'm sort of working from home while doing this. Watching this.
Right. This game was actually good. Good puzzle game to play co-op.
It's hard though. Yeah, it's hard single player, and I sort of quit. It's hard single player.
Yeah, it is better co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done all the missions, I think, in the first chapter.
Yeah, because it's got single player. You're doing a lot of running backwards and forwards just to push and pull something.
Like trying to make like a cup of tea when you
Yeah.
come home really late at night, and then there's just things fall over.
And you're also wearing
There's
It is
steam
tough,
everywhere.
so-
Yeah. We've got much more in store, including that first look at Gears 5 Horde mode. But first, Age of Empires fans, listen up. Because Age Definitive Edition coming to Game Pass isn't the only Age news we've got for you today.
No, to find out more, we're going to toss it over to our Wololo and Chief Charlie. Charlie, are you Wololo-loing over there, right?
Thank you, Julia, and a wall to everyone around. It seemed like only yesterday the Age of Empires franchise burst onto the real-time strategy scene, and since then it's become a worldwide fan favorite. Ever since the announcement of Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, the anticipation has been building faster than an Aztec civilization on Arabia. But if, like me, you can't wait to get your hands on the remastered Age 2 Definitive Edition, your wait is almost over. Because today, we're happy to announce that it's launching November 14th for PC and Xbox Game Pass for PC, and it's available to pre-order right now. But don't worry, for those who play Age 2 on Steam,
Can you
never
not put this
fear.
game on
Our friends
Xbox?
over at Valve are offering a 25% discount to upgrade
Then
to
there's
the
like
Definitive Edition.
keyboard and mouse
And
support
if you
now,
need
mate.
any more reason to get in on the remastered fun Age 2 Definitive Edition will feature cross-platform and cross-play functionality across Steam and the Windows 10 store. Plus, did I mention, there's also a bonus campaign. It's called The Last Khans, and it includes 4 new civilizations. So, altogether, the game's remastered in 4K, all the expansions, and there's Steam crossplay. Did anyone else here order the cheesesteak jimmies? Did you order it? Yeah. And remember, if you want to play Age of Empires right now, it's available today on Xbox Game Pass to PC and Steam. But we can't
Yeah,
just
wouldn't
sit
mind
here
playing
and dwell
that
on
game,
what
it's
I'll be
just
doing
don't know
in
why they
November.
won't port it
No.
over to us.
Now it's time to toss over to Benny,
Maybe
who
there's a
might
lot tape.
just have the cutest Gears of War assignment ever. Benny, what's happening?
Charlie, I'm not gonna lie, it is the cute.
You see my Gears of War series I'm doing?
Right, talking about me, right? Or, of course, a funky
No, I've never seen it.
Marcus Phoenix, because luckily, you won't have to choose for long. As today, we're excited to announce that Gears Pop will be available starting August 22nd, which is amazing. August 22nd, we're gonna get Gears Pop. All right, this adorable
That might be
free
it, fun.
title will be available on iOS, Android, drumroll please,
This one?
Windows 10.
Yeah, Gears Pop.
Plus, with game progress synced across all your devices with your Microsoft
Should be
account,
right, shouldn't it?
some of us can finally realise our dream playing Gears Pop at the
it'd be a
office.
good phone
right,
game,
which
yeah, I
they
guess.
finally won't be able to tell me off.
I don't really play
Brilliant.
phone games, though.
And fans are free
Oh, I
stuff,
do.
right?
I do a lot of
Free
commuting.
stuff. Right.
I have like a
Listen up, make sure you're logged
6
into
hour
the
round trip
account
to work
and watching this fancy
each day.
program on Mixer.com
So,
forward
you know,
slash
I've used the phone a lot.
Xbox
That's what I mean. You get a lot of people saying, why, you know, who's going to game on streaming's no good for anyone. When you can just play on your console.
Get to work. What are you going by? A fucking boat?
Yeah. I'm speedwalk. I'll speedwalk to work. No, nice. No, I have to get to work. I have to get a train, a tube, a bus, and a coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's a round trip though, 6 hours. It's like 3 hours in, 3 hours back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, do you not have a car, like? You not just drive to work?
No, it'd be too costly and too far and probably take longer. I have to go across London, try and drive through London. You have to pay a charge to drive into London. So I'd have to pay that as well, plus petrol, but yeah, it's just...
Yeah, not worth it.
Yeah.
NBA 2K, I was actually tempted to get that game. Never played them. Well, I didn't.
No, I'm not a big basketball fan, so I was never really that interested in it.
Yeah, I played it way back in the 360 days.
because he's sitting down. It's Josh Hart and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Interesting.
Hi, how are you doing?
Basketball. Same as all, sort of pretty much all the American sports I'm not really interested in.
Thanks for having me. The pleasure's all
Little stage. I mean, the game looks amazing, but before we kind of get into that,
I'll take it this guy is the one on the front of the cover.
We actually have your overall rating for the game. Would you like to really awkwardly for us to reveal it now? What do you think? What was it last year? Can you remember?
I have no idea.
Okay.
No idea.
Are you ready to hear what his overall rating is?
Nope.
All right, let's reveal it, please.
She's got a lot of piercings, hasn't she?
Ba-boom.
Graphics are good though.
I know.
Oh, is that his rating? That's embarrassing, isn't it? When you get him on stage and he's got a really low rating.
76. Yeah.
I'm only going by FIFA. I guess it's the same as FIFA, isn't it? Games have ratings, and like, you know, obviously 100's the best. So 76 is not great, is it, for your character?
Here's Elite Mark II, but if I was me, I would just kick that controller and walk home.
Yeah.
2K, I would like for it to be a little bit higher, but
if you could just pass that on.
Yeah, I'll just pass it on to. But I played hurt last year, so that's gonna be my excuse for myself.
Did better, so?
Yeah, you know, I got better. So it's all about improvements every year, you know.
Exactly the point. You should see how
The
football
way
in
they
the UK
invite
reacted.
76
that's
player on the show because they know they went for someone better.
Yeah.
Yourself, like, what kind of games do you actually like playing? What did you play growing up?
Growing up, I was a big Madden guy. Madden and FIFA. Those are the two games that really got me into it. Then now,
Wait, does it
Fortnite.
bother you?
I love playing Fortnite.
No.
A little bit. I play with like Larry Nance Jr., who used to be with the Lakers and with the Cleveland Cavaliers now.
But now you need to sort of like, you know, make your new friends and, like get them in some Fortnite action.
I got to get my new Pelican teammates into Fortnite. Lonzo apparently plays PUBG.
If he was behind, one of those guys behind would go, 76, boo!
I'm a big Fortnite guy.
I know, I only noticed the guy. Look at him all the...
Oh no, with his badges.
PUBG, you don't know.
Peer
pressure is a big thing.
I liked it. Don't get me wrong, I did like it. But I think the thing that happened with me, I played Fortnite first.
Yeah.
So I think that what kind of got me, and then
just can't get into Fortnite, can you? Have you played it?
I think I
hit that, man. Like it's like 1 second you shoot someone, you know what I mean? Then they have the house built. Like you'd have to work.
The build has the whole build. Not just
no skill, man. Like all you have to do is build these walls.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get into a fight. My son plays it; he's really good at it. But I've watched him, and what it comes is when it comes down to the last people, it gets into a house building competition. It's whoever can build a house highest to get the leverage, the height leverage each other. And he's just like, and it's just like, oh my god, it's just. And then when they do on the ground, they're just both just jumping. You know, like old Halo jump. They're just both jumping, shooting, jumping. Yeah, and it's like, oh man, it looks so sort of. Oh.
No, it's the past.
Everything I hate about shooters. Yeah, it's everything I hate about shooters. But it's just so big because it appeals to the kids and everything, then it appeals to everyone.
Coach said you were being held out.
But I just don't like it. I'm into Apex.
It ain't easy watching your brother fall like
that's a thing, isn't it?
This is what we work for, alright?
Idris Elba.
Jay, Coach took my scholarship, man.
I've been your advisor for 4 years.
Is Idris Elba there?
I really want them to hear you. It's gotta be
your man has done that choice.
You chose to sit out.
Yeah, he's done loads of stuff. He's English actor, isn't he? He's a London boy.
Whatever point you think you're making, son, now is not the time.
He was in American Gangster as well back in the day, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's been in loads of stuff. He's Luther, isn't he? Luther, he's been in Dark Tower, what's the thing with the big robots?
I just want to help out my teammate, man.
Suddenly, everything gets real.
Yeah,
you and I want to try
and
make
that
it to the
actor,
league. I can't have anyone else in here.
They was saying about him being the next Bond.
This agent knows what he has in you. I mean, you're so much more than
So does it? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know how long. What's his name? Daniel Craig's gone for. He's getting old now, isn't he?
I'm your trainer for the next couple months.
Yeah.
These next few days, he has a chance to really impress these scouts.
Ben Idris is getting old. No, I think they just need to go someone younger.
I'm not done, Z. It's time to put people on notice.
I want you to get out there and get us this.
Crank up the violence and all.
Decisions.
Feel that? That's
Why couldn't they
anxiety,
put him in
right?
FIFA like this guy as a manager or some shit?
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Would have been better.
Really giving athletes a voice to become more than an athlete.
It took me a while.
It's made it quite big in America though now.
That was given.
But yeah, FIFA would have suited. But that's the thing about FIFA. FIFA doesn't even have a story like this because obviously this has got like a campaign, isn't it? To it, I didn't realise that. But FIFA doesn't, does it?
It will now.
They put like a story campaign like this, do they? Proper campaign.
Yep.
Oh, right, I didn't realise that. When did they stick that in? 2018, 2017 didn't have that.
In my trailer, if you'd be interested.
Sure it didn't.
Nah, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll just catch you later.
Okay.
2018, I think they started from.
Oh, right.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
Yeah, that it's called The Journey or something. It's pretty much.
It'd be interesting. Yeah, the only problem with FIFA, I like FIFA. Obviously, I'm a massive fan of football. But it's just so toxic and crap online playing it. Everyone just buys the same player and just runs the whole length of the pitch with the same excellent player, and it's just boring. We've got Vigor, Gears 5, Destiny, Shadowkeep, PUBG, Wasteland 3, Metro Wasteland 3, what's that? That's an Xbox exclusive, isn't it? Console exclusive?
That is.
So today,
Yeah,
we're
it's not.
excited to show you
Well,
the first glimpse
see,
into
Microsoft
Ghost
only
War,
bought the
the
studio that
competitive
made it.
multiplayer
Yeah.
experience.
So it's obviously
Check
going
this
to be out
out.
on all other platforms. You know, kind of like
Outer Worlds.
another game. What is it?
Outer Worlds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your skills alone from the same way. But yeah, pretty much.
But if these
I'd
games,
say future games.
yeah, future games, if they do well, because they've said they want to make a franchise out of Outer Worlds. They said it's going to be a franchise. So obviously the second one won't probably be on all platforms.
I'm looking forward to this game as well. Ghost Recon.
But in the heat of the battle.
Yeah, I never played the last one. It looked good and everything, and I liked when they had Predator to it. I liked the whole concept of that, but I never. It was just too much to play, and I never got into it. Never played it. I'd like to have done though. If it goes on Game Pass, it'll be a definite play.
Your guy from the Punishers in it. He's a villain, so.
Oh, is he?
Good.
Yep. Same, yeah. Is that it?
Gotcha.
This is the multiplayer end of it. Ah, fucking hell, they're hardly active. Why?
Yeah, they've made a Battle Royale mode. So it's just playing with PUBG in it.
Oh.
PUBG mode, what was I say? So it looks.
I'll not
just
be
like PUBG.
playing that well.
It would be good if the game was sort of multiplayer, with a group of 4 to 6, but then had a group of 2. 2 could jump in their game, and they're like stealth characters, and they get all stealthing, and they can go and ruin the 4 people's mission. They just have, the 2 just have stealth skills.
That would be annoying though, like if someone constantly done that when you were trying to get your mission done.
It'd be good though, because there's 4 of you, and you've got 2 snipers hunting you down.
Double plus bonus, a battle
Or even just 1.
encroaching on the battlefield. Find out when Ghost War launches on October the 4th with the full game. Plus, if you pre-order Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint, you get access to
They need to make more modes for games, that's what they need to do.
now
There's
to
not
the
enough
latest
modes.
from Borderlands 3.
Here we go, Borderlands. Are you getting this?
I don't think I'm gonna bother, to be honest.
You're not getting Borderlands.
There's too much, yeah, there's too much to play, and I've got the Handsome collection, but I never ended up playing Borderlands 2 or the Borderlands, what's it, pre-sequel. I never played them because you had to play them with people, and there's just no one available, and it's just a lot of time sinks. As I said, I'd rather play Outer Worlds, try something new.
To Inside Xbox.
Yeah. Oh, these hosts are so cringy though.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
This one.
She's saying some leg though, but other than that, yeah.
Grilling you today, okay? We're gonna
He
get
looks like
real
he's just
serious
burping.
for a very, very serious game.
Very serious.
Yeah, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so
He
the
looks like he
first
just
thing I need
burped
to
in her
say is
face.
people who have been not so patiently waiting for the new Borderlands series, what can we expect from
But
the
yeah, I
series,
don't really.
and where can
I can't get over
fans
this.
jump
I can't
in?
get over this guy behind my
you know,
mobile
it's
badge.
No, I know. He should just say take off his badges and spell stuff out on it with him or something.
Actually, this is the 10-year anniversary of the release of
Yeah.
Borderlands 1. It came out in 2009. Yeah, so that's a big thing. So Borderlands 3 carries on that tradition. It's a continuation of the story. At the end of Borderlands 2, he left off with a map
remember
to the
this
stars,
doll
the
from
vault map,
Borderlands 2.
talking about new places that vaults
Sick.
will be scattered across the universe. So Borderlands 3, our players get to jump in the roles of new vault hunters and
Oh, this
hunt
is the
down
exact
those
same
vaults
as the other
across
ones.
multiple
Yeah,
planets.
exactly. It's a campaign, yeah.
Ever in the Borderlands universe.
It's not more
We're gonna get
cartoony,
off
like, it's
Pandora
just
and
same
get
to me.
other
But that's why I think I'll try Outer Worlds, because there's just so much coming out this year. I don't know if I can cram in Outer Worlds and Borderlands 3
points. That's always the first thing you do with Borderlands,
Well,
right?
you could play
So
Outer
recently we
Worlds
saw
just on the
Flak.
pass.
Can you tell
You'll
us
be able to
more
get it for
about
free
the
anyway.
Beast
The only thing with Outworlds, I think, yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? It's the benefit of thing. The only thing with Outer Worlds is it's single player, I think, isn't it? That's the only problem with it.
Most recently, as we kind of prepared the game and got ready to ship. Flak is
so.
the Beastmaster, and what I'm really excited about that, players have played other characters like E.G.G. in Borderlands 2, who had the Necromancer, who had Death Trap. A lot of people love that. Flak, we are happy to talk about, is a pure pet class. Flak has a choice between 3 different animals that that Flak can call out. He's got a Jabber, which is kind of a monkey with a gun. There's a Spider Ant, and then a Skag that just rolls around
and
and
it's
does.
been confirmed we can pet the Skag.
You can pet the Skag, and the Skag responds to that. But Flak is really cool.
It's
So you
like
have
a
your
big
choice
in
of
games
which pet that you
animals
want.
and
And
shit.
then,
I don't
like we've
understand
done with a
that.
lot of the volunteers in Borderlands 3,
If you're getting
ways to
like, I don't know what the
customize and
big deal
make
is with
that
petting
character your
animals
own,
in
right?
games.
So not
I quite like it if you can
shot the shit
Flak
by.
gets to choose on top of that, which
No, I
actually
shot the shit by
Flak has one
enemies
where you can
in
supercharge
games.
the
Like you're not
pet.
gonna have
So
time
as
to
the
sit and
pet's
pet
out
the
doing
animals.
things,
No, it's good if they interact with you. It's good if they actually help you fight. Like, my favourite class on the Borderlands 1, I think it was the guy that can summon the bird. I think that's brilliant. He throws the birds out.
He pulls rack from his
And it
one
here
acts like a hate-seeking missile, basically.
Pretty much
But Flak also has a
see,
stealth
helps you in
so
battle.
if you like
So
to let your pets do the action.
That's what I mean. So I don't mind having pets when they actually
Flak
help out
can
and
kind
do
of
shit.
ghost out of existence and then let the pets do all the work.
And we're going to
That's why Conan, whenever I play that, I'm always running around with a tiger or something.
guys. And in this one, we've got the Calypso twins. So can you tell me exactly how
Whoop.
big, big and very bad and scary are
Did
these
you get that?
guys?
Well, you know, in Borderlands 2, we had a great villain, Handsome Jack.
You still there? Mine's gone silent.
The player were bandits. He just calls you bandits the whole time. Well, the bandits are kind of this wild mix of enemies across Pandora that have never really been all that. Well, the Calypsos are big and bad enough that they have finally unified all the bandit clans on Pandora and have rebranded them the Children of the Vault.
Oh, yeah.
The COV. You'll see those signs everywhere. And the way they do that is the Calypso twins are streamers.
They're live streamers.
They're streamers.
I've never met one of those before.
No, and no one in mind when we made the
definitely not.
Calypso twins. But no, seriously, we asked with the Calypso twins, what would happen if our super awesome live streamers that have, you know, tons of fans decided to militarize their fan base?
Use that
and have them-
influence
That's
for
right,
that.
use that. So the Calypso twins kind of want the same thing you want. They want the vault. So from the very beginning of Borderlands 3, the Calypso twins are going to be in your face. They're going to be trying to stop you on that hunt to the vaults to get kind of off the planet to the other vaults.
And it sounds
you
like
know,
that
in
shit
great
wanna be
streamer fashion,
YouTuber
they're going
crap
to be
gamer,
recording
isn't it?
and putting those streams back in there, and they're going to ask you all
pretty
to like,
much
follow,
killing
and obey
toxic,
as you follow the cult of the
to
God
be like
Queen
bosses in
Tyrene
this
and her brother Troy
live stream.
as they hunt for the vaults in front of you. So really
Talk
cool
shit.
enemies. I think people are going to really enjoy them. But man, they are aggressive.
And now we're going to have to wrap in a second, but I did want to come back to the planets. In one word,
Sure.
how big is this game?
This game is huge.
Huge.
It's definitely bigger than Borderlands.
Yep.
Borderlands 2. We haven't used exact numbers yet because we want to hold out some
In the
surprise
past, you've
for the
said
fans.
billions and jillions and billions.
Right, but we've already talked about you start on Pandora, which we've been before, and there's some good gameplay there. We've talked about Promethea, which is the big city planet, a big urban area with huge buildings, and there's a big corporate war going on between two of our big corporations, Maliwan and Atlas. And then we've also talked to E3 about Eden 6, a big swampy jungle planet. I call it Space Florida or Space Louisiana. You know, it's just full of jungles and dinosaurs and all sorts of stuff. And there might be even some more surprises around the corner, but
Right,
I don't want to
you know
spoil
what?
everything.
Yeah, that's probably pretty good. These guys are going to get more information later. Let's stop at surprises. Anyway, thank you so much, Randy, for being here. And remember, in case anyone in the room has forgotten.
If you got
Cheers. Thanks for your input.
Yeah, Borderlands launches on Xbox One on September 13th. But from the game with all of the loot to a game that also has quite a lot of loot, it's time to talk about PUBG. But before we dive into it, let's check out another world premiere. This is PUBG Season 4.
PUBG needs to die already, I think.
I don't mind PUBG. I actually prefer it to. It's probably my second favourite battle royale. I hated the Black Ops one. I thought it was awful.
Oh, in terms
I don't
of
like Fortnite.
yeah, it's definitely the best for that.
I think Apex is my favourite, and then this. Because this is just a lot more stealth and a lot more.
A lot more
realistic. nice if they made it like Battlefield though. If you could destroy buildings, that'd be nice.
Sorry, but how awesome was that?
It's alright. I would say awesome.
To the Inside Xbox stage, joining us today, producer Kusung Yut-jung and console community lead Ray Kim. Plus, joining us from ID Productions, senior director Chris Charla. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. Now, Kusung, we just saw the debut of the Season 4 trailer. What can Xbox fans expect this season?
Yeah, we've upgraded Erangel with a higher visual fidelity, including some major landmarks, such as Meta Power and the military bases. And also, everyone will be able to see what has happened to the Erangel with the trenches and the Camunet and the blast mark on the ground. And also, there is some secret place that you can find some clue what happened at there. Even with all these changes, it's still Erangel. We know that everyone loved the Erangel, so we try hard to keep this unique feeling.
Yeah, I personally cannot wait to explore the new areas again and find those secrets. This is going to be so cool to find. Ray, can you tell us about Survival Pass 4?
Yes, Season 4 also introduces Survival Pass 4,
updated graphics,
which allows players to unlock over 100 rewards. These rewards pass in the future of Erangel.
Yeah.
We've also added the cooperative missions, which allows the community to work together towards goals and milestones. As you achieve these milestones together, you'll be able to unlock new rewards. And also, you'll be able to swap out missions more easily than previous passes. Yeah. And you can use BP to continue changing them if you're not up to certain.
I think they just need to add better costumes now, because everyone was running around sort of pretty much in the same stuff. Because
Season 4 trailer.
The costumes weren't random enough. Now when you get money and you can buy stuff, you keep buying the same costume.
And like I'm really stoked about finding out more about what's going on, finding some secrets and learning some lore. Like, I'm stoked.
Yeah, like, I honestly just can't wait to kind of get digging in, because I was speaking to you earlier, and you're the person that's always hiding with a shotgun in the corner.
You still there, Sean?
Hide in the closet with the shotgun.
Everyone here is. Chris is the person that kills you when you're smoking chicken dinner. It's a nightmare. But I know, Kusan, that's not all you've come to share about PUBG today. What else have you got?
Yes, it's one of the things that everyone wanted to have. It's cross-platform play for the console.
Cross-play for console for PUBG.
Yeah. Yeah, it allows Xbox players join the matches and competing with the PlayStation players. And it will make them.
One of these guys are waffling on. Let's see if I can.
And also offer more competition.
Yeah, Chris, like, how is this, like, having this?
Fantastic. I mean, when we first enabled cross-console play like several years ago, this is the exact kind of scenario we were envisioning. Just letting the whole global population play together on console with each other. Like, fantastic. Super excited to
It's just exciting to see the community grow more and more and kind of have more players on PUBG. It's going to be really exciting. And Ray, it's been...
Actually, there's one more thing about the schedule. We are aiming to update cross-platform play on the public test server on the late September. And after a week of beta, we plan to update the live server in early October.
Late September, that's a cross-play is not that far away for us. It's really exciting. I cannot wait to get involved with it. And Ray, PUBG has been now here been on console for 2 years now. What else have you got to say to all the players?
Oh, we really appreciate the love and feedback all the PUBG community has given us since we've launched.
Come on, come on, Sean.
Every people in the PUBG, and thank you for playing and supporting.
Because what happened is my batteries on my controller faded, so it kicks me out of the. Screws up whenever you get around.
I'd just say, like, on behalf, I think.
There you are. My batteries. Well, because I wasn't doing anything, my controller turns off after a while, doesn't it? And because my controller turned off, then it.
But now,
yeah, so it's going to be PUBG crossplay between PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah, thank you, Benny. Thank you. Quaint.
They're adding that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I will be. I thought it was crossplay between PC when he mentioned that, but nope, PlayStation.
Yeah, Sony have said yes to that then, oddly enough, for some reason. Yeah.
They said yes to Call of Duty as well. It's going to be crossplay.
Yeah, but why they just? I don't know why they're selecting titles.
3 is truly the
Play
next
them all,
frontier.
yeah. Just
We've got
want to go that way next gen, I reckon.
Yeah.
For more on the new title, take a gander at this here world premiere trailer.
It's better for the games in general, isn't it? More.
Yeah, it is. More players, more competition, it's just more fun.
Colorado speaking. Thank you for agreeing to help me.
Remember that thing come out a while back saying Xbox gamers are the best gamers?
You will bring
Well,
my
yeah.
fractious
We're used to our shooters, like they're only getting started.
ensure the continued existence of your organization.
What game was this? I missed that. What
Oh, this is Wasteland. I think it's Wasteland 3, isn't it?
Oh, right, okay. So what kind of game was this? I can't remember. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Is it multiplayer?
I don't know. I haven't played them, to be honest.
No, if I know.
Like this, the way it is, the whole cameras and that shit. But
Gangs and cults watch the passes and prey on the unwary.
It's not turn-based, is it?
Morgan Freeman doing the voice.
Yeah, so
I don't think so.
We'll have to fight to reach us.
no, it's not Morgan Freeman, no. Yeah, it's turn-based. Yeah, it's turn-based. So it's like that Mutant Zero, isn't it? That come out with where you play the pig and stuff. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Somewhere, I think.
That was good. The graphics are really good in it. The characters are good. I'm just not sure how popular these games are, though. That's the thing. They're sort of like RTSs. They're not overly popular turn-based, are they?
Oh, the second one was really popular, so, or the first one, I mean, was really popular, so it was.
Yeah, on P. I think
Like
these
this
are
one's.
on PC. Yeah.
We have a war to win.
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
All right! It's my favorite part of the show because I get to introduce you to some brand new and never before seen Xbox controllers. What do you think? Yeah! Here they are. Oh, where to start? First up, let's talk about the Night Ops Camo Special Edition controller. And by
I don't
the
know
way,
why I do this. I don't know why I show people.
so this is a
controllers.
brand new take on our camo controllers. It's less geometric and more like organic camouflage. But the twist here is this really cool, stealthy black, grey, and metallic gold coloring. Now the gold in particular, it's got this kind of like metal flake effect, so it shifts in the light and it seems to change color right in front of you. It's super, super cool. You've also got a gorgeous gold metallic D-pad, and I personally love the textured triggers.
I know some people write into their controllers, but I think you just don't need to see this kind of thing.
Eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed my t-shirt here. How do you like that? Hey? So this is the official Xbox Gear Night Ops camo t-shirt. You can see it matches the camo there. Look at that. So you can finally access
impressed,
the
Sean?
t-shirt to your controller, and this t-shirt will be available.
Sean, yeah, where you gotta go?
Or online in the US and Canada starting tomorrow. Right, next up, we've got a
Oh,
new
you're kidding me.
in the Sports Series Squad. This is the Sport Blue Special Edition controller, and as you can see, it's rocking a blue color scheme with
Let's see if we can get back in the game. Wow.
top case, shiny metallic accents, and a slick metallic blue
Oh, this is so
D-pad.
crap.
Best of all for me, Sport Blue has rubberized grips on the back in a contrasting light blue. I love these grips. They really help you feel connected to the controller. It just feels amazing. And of course, both controllers feature Bluetooth capability for gaming on Windows 10 PCs and tablets, and 3.5mm stereo ports, so you can plug your headsets directly in. Now, if you want to get a closer look at both these beauties, we've got an unboxing video featuring Brenna from the Mixer team and myself, and that's going live on the Xbox YouTube channel right after this show. So what do you think, everybody? What do you think of new controllers? Slick, right?
No, not impressed at all. Yeah.
Controller fans in the audience tonight,
He's having
and I
problems,
love
he's in.
that, right? If you, like me, are obsessed with Xbox controllers, I love them, and I'm not ashamed to say it. We've created an amazing original video with the design leads from the Xbox hardware team taking us through the
You alright?
installation for
You're in.
every
I don't know what keeps happening with the. I've been in party. I've been playing a game all morning. I've been in party chat all morning, so I don't know what's the problem with it.
There's so
Just starting to go funny now.
things in here.
Yeah. Why are we seeing controllers, Sean?
Every Xbox One controller ever made is
Hey?
premiered
Why are they
on
showing us controllers?
YouTube and Instagram TV.
I need to stop. I need to stop.
That.
I know some people are into controllers, but
Controllers,
To a
like,
couple known
yeah, well,
throughout
I
the
wouldn't
gaming
personally
world for
buy
their
them, but they're
visionary
pretty cool
titles.
designs to them.
Julia's about to
yeah, some do. But they really need to not spend so much time on it, I guess. But I suppose because you make quite a lot of money. Because I mean, each controller's what 50, 60 quid. So you make quite a lot of money from controllers.
Everyone's gonna buy these things.
And you know your Xbox One controller is compatible with your Xbox Scarlet, isn't it? They carry over now. You don't have to buy all new controllers. That's what's excellent.
Oh man, I can't wait for this game.
Oh, this is turn-based as well.
He wants to cut a deal. He doesn't know what's coming.
This is turn-based and all, Sean. What do you think?
First, let's go back to the beginning. A week ago, I got into Chicago. And as soon as I did...
Paradox, what do they make? They've made something before, haven't they? What have they done before?
It wasn't long before I was building an empire and making contacts. I had a few ups and downs along the way. Eddie and Marie fell in love and ran off. And sure, Tammy's the best shot in town. If she doesn't show up drunk, that is. And Jack? No one would mess with Jack. Old Ronnie didn't take too well to my way of doing business. Now he thinks he's got me pegged. He ain't got nothing. What he doesn't know is I've been making deals all around town, and I got just enough cops to look the other way. Those who work with me are afraid of nothing. I almost feel bad for the guy. He's just a step on my
Sean.
But if it wasn't me taking him down, it'd be somebody else. Think you got what it takes?
Alright, chat. Yeah, Sean.
Come and get it.
Well, another turn-based. It's like turn-based making a big sort of surge of games now.
Maybe their first time on the Xbox.
3 in the past, on Xbox in the past year or so.
Making some of your favourite games. From Romero Games Limited, Game Director Brenda Romero and President John Romero, welcome to Inside Xbox.
Thank you.
Wow.
They're the same name.
First of all, the game looks incredible, and so I believe you had the idea for quite some time, and it was inspired by a local watering hole. Is that right?
Yeah, it was. I mean, bars can be good for other things, like games, for instance. Among other things.
Drinking, like this.
So the bar. So what? I grew up in a town in northern New York, and in Ogdensburg, and there wasn't a lot happening. But this one place in town was called The Place. Unbelievably, that's its name.
Meta.
Still is called The Place. Anyway, The Place was the oldest continuously operating bar in the U.S. Now, whether that's true or not, I didn't know. But when I started asking my mom questions, like, why didn't the cops just shut it down?
Yeah.
The answers I got, she didn't want to give me answers that would be like, well, future game designer, here's how criminal empires are built. So instead, she didn't want to talk about the gray area, and she just sort of pushed me away. But it developed this fascination with criminal empires, and so Paradox was happy to turn that into a game. And I've always been fascinated with this time period. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and you guys did like a whole bunch of research, and I think it's like half of the bosses are kind of about half are fictional and half are actually sort of real, based on real people.
Yeah, the majority certainly are real.
Yeah.
In fact, John's grandmother's great grandmother's in the game. Was I supposed to say
Yeah.
that?
No,
I've
great.
said it.
Exclusive.
I've said it now. Yeah. So about half the bosses are real, and the other half are fictional characters that are sum up the era.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've done a ridiculous amount of research into it.
That's brilliant. I mean, John, so obviously we've seen a little bit about kind of what the game's like. What's the main sort of player experience like? Going into this game, what am I going to be doing? What are we going to be doing?
Well, it's a strategy game, so there's a lot going on in it. And you have to manage your 4 main resources.
Okay.
Which is your money, your alcohol,
Okay, I'm not
your
good at any of those.
RPCs, and the time that you have.
Okay.
And time's a ticking, and everybody wants to have the biggest empire. Of course, you start at the bottom at the beginning. But you do a lot of things in this game. You make a lot of crazy decisions, such as you sell alcohol to, say, allies of yours. Well, you could sell some poison alcohol, kill a lot of other guys. You won't be allies after that.
I mean, no.
You can do a lot of really underhanded stuff in this game.
But yeah.
That sounds really fun. And one of these sort of interesting things I was reading about was about the kind of recruitable playable characters. So you've always got, they were saying that they're quite, like, got randomized traits, and then as the game progresses, their traits can shift, so they could be a bit more reliable, maybe? Less drunk when they turn up or something?
Well, so you start out, the characters, let's say you and I are both playing a game, and we both start out with Tammy.
Okay.
By the end of the game, your Tammy is going to be different than my Tammy. So
Because I've lost Sean, so I'm going to have to go it alone.
Play the game, and the other
So let's do
characters
this.
that you recruit to play with her as
Yeah.
well, Your Tammy can end up being
that time we moved on to the next game.
Mine could end up in love.
Wow.
So there's lots of different dynamic character things that build throughout the game that are a reflection of how you play.
That's really interesting. And one other thing I was thinking about was obviously, you know, kind of going to strategy games. Sometimes people are sort of like, oh, I just want to kind of hop in for, you know, maybe I don't want to commit sort of a full, you know, stint at it. And you can actually sort of play kind of smaller games. How does that sort of work within the game?
Well, the way we've done it, you can, if you just say like, this is it, I'm not doing anything for the next many months, you can have a game with all the bosses.
Yeah.
All, like, as much as Chicago as you can probably handle, so you can take the full game,
or
you can say, no, I just want to play a few bosses and have a quick game.
I do need to go to work at some point.
At some point
in my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
fascinating. Chatting to the other day.
What do you guys think? It looks really fun, huh? Yeah. So, when can these guys get their hands on the game? That's what we want to know, right? When can we play it?
Yeah.
What date? What's the date?
Yes.
When can we play it?
Spring 2020.
Oh, hello, mate.
Spring 2020. So not too long to wait. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much,
Thank
Brendan,
you.
for joining us and for being here. Now, we've got so much more to come, including, I don't know, a
Can you hear me?
smallish...
Yeah, I can. What are you thinking so far?
I don't know. There's a bit of a showcase of something about that later. I don't know.
Hello? I'm recording, so no profanity, dealer.
Oh man.
A graduation celebration is in
famous.
order because Daisy comes the next great
I don't know. I
shoot and
haven't
loot survival
really
game,
checked
and
out the whole
today
show.
we're
Oh, right, okay.
it's out of
It's
preview. Vigor
it's all right. What they showed really, they showed Borderlands 3, Wastelands 3, PUBG, a couple of turn-based games. Yes, and they focus a bit too much on controllers again. Unfortunately, I don't know why they did that.
Look amazing while you're doing it, and build your way to
Oh,
survival
what about that
success.
hot shirt?
This
Yeah, I know. That looks like that blends with the controller colour. Excellent.
It all happened.
I was checking out the guy's jacket in the background with the badges on. Looks brilliant. You seen it? What's this?
What is it? What am I watching here? What's on screen now?
By radioactive dust overnight.
Oh, Metro.
Oh, Metro. Oh, is this a DLC for Metro Exodus?
Crossed by footprints of surviving
it is.
outlanders.
You sound knackered. You just got up.
No, I don't know. Is that what this is? Metro? It looks
I think it is Metro Exodus DLC. Possibly? I don't know.
I think this is Hunt Showdown?
No, it's not. No, Hunt Showdown. No, Hunt Showdown's like a 1800s cowboy sort of thing. It's really good actually.
Oh.
Show you talking about it. It's a brilliant game. Hunt Showdown. No, yeah, Hunt Showdown's like based in the 1800s. They've already showed. Oh, they showed. No, I don't know what this is then. This looks like another. So it's another sort of PvP game, isn't it?
I guess. Is this Vigor?
Build. Oh, I know what this is. This is Vigor. I think it might be Vigor.
Yeah.
Because it's console exclusive at the moment, and I think it's in preview program. So I guess it's going live. So yeah, there we go. Bosh.
Yeah.
Like a boss. Oh, free. Play it free now. Oh yeah, of course it's free. Yeah, yeah. The game's quite good. I've not played actually, but the sort of the premises of it's got the kind of thing I like. Oh, they're going. They've already shown Borderlands 3. Don't go back to it.
My buddy.
So much games. Now to a guy who is nice enough to send us his on-camera interview requirements. So, you know, we thought we'd return the favour by basically reading that rider out on stage. And I'm not even kidding, this is a direct email that we stole off the Xbox servers. No joke, right. Dear Inside Xbox, I have a multi-dimensional preparation program which I find is key to setting me up for success. And with enough time...
Yeah, I can, yeah. Yes, yeah, I was in a party with a mate.
Man, shoot me a DM and I'll on Xbox and I'll try to invite you here in a little bit.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, there has been a few party issues, I'm not sure what it is.
From the island of Mauritius! It's thoroughly unreasonable. I mean, I thought my rider was ridiculous, but it's more just to make me not look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Oh well. try must. So to catch up with this Xbox mainstay and to find out a bit more, I want to try some of this coffee. We're going to chuck it over to Charlie. Did he bring any? Have you got some?
I can't.
Let me message Dina quickly.
I can confirm. I think he might be in his performance socks. Thank you so much. I am here with a guy who is so Xbox, he does insist we call him Greenie. I'm going to ask you for another round of applause because it is, of course, the GM of Xbox Games Marketing. It's Aaron Greenberg. Right.
What am I doing?
I'm going to kick things off with a very topical question. It's Gamescom this week, or in Cologne. It's wonderful, but Xbox are really turning up this week. What can fans expect from the Open Doors experience and over at the booth?
Well, first I have to say, well played Inside Xbox crew. As you can see, we work hard here, but we try to have fun. And so you guys definitely got me back with that one. Listen, this is the year of Gears. This is the moment people have been waiting for. We know fans are really excited. Just was backstage with Ryan and Rod. They're going to be out here to world premiere Horde, and tons of innovation coming with Horde. This is the biggest Gears ever made.
Back to it. Where was I?
Shortly after the show, the opening of Gamescom, opening night live, the first game you will see is world premiere of Campaign. We have an awesome story asset featuring campaign gameplay as well as Kate's story. Rod will be there with Jeff Keighley. So this is a huge, huge day for Gears and Gears fans here with us here and of course around the world.
There's tons more games as well. Yeah, go on. Yeah. Okay. I'll give him that. That's definitely warranted. There's lots of other games as well. If they're heading over to the booth, what can people check out?
So, listen, Gamescom's exciting. Nearly 400,000 fans come, not just from Germany, but all over Europe. So we have a huge booth. We have hundreds of games on display. It's great to see fans get first hands on Minecraft Dungeons. First time anyone's got hands on. Fans will be able to play that in our booth. We've got Bleeding Edge, first time hands on. We also have a technical alpha. People want to sign up for that at home. The Rare teams here, people will be playing Battletoads for the first time. Really, really excited. So, nice. The Battletoad fans in the house. And they brought some nice surprises with Sea of Thieves as well.
Do like a side-scrolling fighter. There's not been a decent one for ages. They sort of rejuvenated some of the sort of Street Fighters. There's Streets of Rages and stuff on Xbox you can play. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. They're bringing out a new Streets of Rage game, which would be exciting. I'm definitely going to buy that.
My favorite part of Gamescom is all these people right here.
We need more side-scrolling fighters. There used to be a massive thing when I was young, when I was a gamer in the arcades. Massive.
So while we have a massive booth and we're welcoming those hundreds of thousands of people that come in, this experience here, this huge theater where we're doing this show, the rest of the week is an experience designed just for fans. So to get hands-on, we're going to have tournaments, we're going to have panels in a really intimate setting.
I'm back on Thursday doing a Mortal Kombat show, so like, just get involved.
Exactly. We've got a Mortal Kombat tournament, we've got the mountain coming.
Down the waffle bit.
Try to take that guy down. So yeah, I mean, let's do it. So I'll be here Thursday.
I want a Surface Pro, so I'm also having problems with my old laptop at the moment as well.
Absolutely, and it's not going to be the only way this year, is it? There's something coming up in my neck of the woods, I believe, something called Exo19. Can you give us...
Yes, when is it? I'm going to go to this. It's in London.
Yes. If you thought what we were announcing and showing here at Gamescom was huge, just wait until you see Exo19. What I love about this, it's a celebration of all things Xbox. It will be the biggest Inside Xbox show of the year. We have tons of stuff we're showing from our internal studios, from third-party partners, a lot of big surprises planned, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Inside Xbox on November 14th, we're doing a 3-day celebration in London at the Copper Box Arena.
That was November 14th, by the way, so get that on the calendar. Okay, holiday signed off.
And the best part is not only will we have this massive Inside Xbox, but I want to personally invite all of our fans from around the world to come to London and join us.
Yes.
We're going to have thousands of tickets available. They're only £19. We're giving all of the money and proceeds to charity. September 24th, the tickets go on sale. You can check it out at xbox.com/exo19. But November 14th, mark your calendars. It's going to be huge.
It is indeed.
Yes, I'll be there.
About if the games and the date and the fact you're coming to London isn't enough, my piece of paper tells me there's going to be a couple special guests there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
are we flying anyone in?
Yes. Major Nelson will be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Boy.
Our head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, will be there.
The booty boy. Beautiful.
Of course, I will be there, but...
The best one! The best one! The best one!
And even the big man himself, Phil Spencer, will
Philippe.
be in London for XO 19. All of our creative teams will be there. Please join us.
I tell you what, I was going to test you on this. I've literally got a piece of paper of everything you had to say. You smashed it, Aaron.
All right, thank you.
You said absolutely everything, and I think that's pretty much. I think you need to go sit down.
I am.
It's quite intense in this room. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw it over to Benny for another world premiere.
Cheers, Aaron.
Also, Aaron, if you need to
Aaron.
during XO19, you just have to share a room with like the Xbox On mascot Pedro the Fish, right? That's the deal. And also bring the scooter along. Right, I'm so jealous. We've just been whizzing around in Cologne on scooters. It's been great fun.
Yeah.
But speaking of diplomacy, the upcoming action RPG Greedfall has already made waves, and it's not even out yet. This epic open world adventure takes you through the diverse factions on an island populated by not so nice locals. Now, for the first glimpse, we're getting a glimpse into those characters and relationships
people.
that can truly shape
Everyone's
how
on
the game
it.
is played. Let's take a look. It's awesome.
Today's the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
It is said our people lived peacefully until the men appeared from the sea, intent on making our lands their own.
In Greedfall, the world and your story are ever-changing based on the choices you make. You'll enter the island of Tyr Freddy, not to act as an assassin or soldier. First and foremost, you are a diplomat, with all the social powers and status that come with it. You're free to explore every faction's settlement and deal with the powers that govern each. To overcome the challenges ahead, you'll need to befriend members of
boss out of Conan, that does.
some of whom will journey, fight, and talk alongside you.
Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess Majesty.
It's good, but I just think the graphics. I guess they're not AAA
Sure.
type. Oh, hello, mate. You alright?
Anyone who's joined
Alright,
you so
yeah.
far.
I was just
But
talking
choose
to
carefully.
the
Each
Dorian over the
companion
phone.
brings
He
something
said,
different to
he gonna
combat.
call me back after
Kurt,
this inside
your loyal
Xbox. He at
master
work.
of arms and
Oh, cool.
mercenary of the
Good
Coin Guard
information.
Guild, makes
Yeah.
him a great frontline warrior.
Yeah.
I'm recording this at the moment for my channel, so
Scientists from the Bridge Alliance.
hold out the swearing and the blasphemy. Hold back.
And
Oh, yeah, I don't swear.
Yeah.
Regardless of
You enjoyed it so far?
Be sure to regularly switch out and
Yes,
upgrade
yep.
your companion's equipment and weapons, or you may
Devil
find
May Cry
yourself
coming to,
overwhelmed.
That is I think Devil. Yeah, that's massive. That is because that game only dropped a few months ago, didn't it?
Depending on your
Yeah,
choices
4 months
and what's
ago.
Yeah.
My son,
Just
it
like
is clear this woman has no
Metro
intention
Exodus.
of helping us.
Yeah.
I ask you to forget
Exactly.
my foreigners.
I think you're gonna get. I think especially next gen. I think you're gonna get more of these big AAA titles gonna just drop in like that.
protective of her people's
Yeah,
rights.
and people are gonna and because it makes me think: is it worth buying games if they're gonna drop into Game Pass?
Hand into bloodshed.
Don't tell me
Yeah,
that you are
because
going
with the
to
PC
humor
owners
this crazed
getting
assassin.
that Ultimate Edition,
Be sure
you
to
got
pay
more
close
people
attention
paying
to
into
your
the
party members
Xbox
and
Game.
Exactly. There's gonna be loads of people, and I think we will take off. I think it's way underrated. It will be like Netflix. It's gonna once it hits PC and Ultimate, and that, I think it will just go boom, and it'll just and as it increases, I think they'll just start getting those big AAA titles, big sort of franchises, just like Netflix does now with its own original Netflix shows and stuff. As soon as that money starts coming in,
Is one of the more secret
that money coming in.
members of your party.
Go on, sorry.
Spend time with the captain and
Yep.
complete
Windows
his
Central
personal
said
quest line,
next
and he'll
month
inevitably
these sales
open
hit
up.
Xbox Game Pass.
Develop
Yeah.
close friendships with all of your companions, and some may even lead to
Christ, look at
romance. Never forget, relationships in Greedfall can be as uncertain as the seas that ravage Tierford's shores.
Constantine, I'm here. Pull your...
It looks alright, but I'm just saying the graphics don't look spectacular. If you know what I mean.
Ultimately, the choices you make will shape.
It just looks something a bit. It looks a bit sort of dated. But I guess they're not AAA title, but it looks a bit
lives of all upon it.
last gen.
Too blind, too renaixed to understand.
It looks alright. That's not console exclusive, is it?
I am up here at the bar with my boys. Gamescom is
Oh,
my
which one?
favorite part of
that game Greedfall. It's not console exclusive, is it?
Time to get on some gaming goodness. And with the Xbox Summer Spotlight
Well,
sale,
no.
it's never been easier to discover your next favorite game. Right now,
I'm gonna look it up now.
November the 10th, get your hands on more than 60 new titles across the Xbox One family at great prices.
Surge
Plus,
2.
for a limited time, you can earn up to 4,000
Souls
Microsoft Reward
type
points when
game.
you spend $40 on Summer Spotlight titles. Bargain hunt. And with games like No Man's Sky, Overcooked 2, and Vigor
Oh, yeah,
on
Greedfall.
Spotlight, earning
Greedfall is,
those
I
points
think,
will be a
multi-plat.
cool summer.
It is my plat.
There'll be new games added every week.
Yeah.
So make sure
Oh yeah, it is, yeah.
Store every Tuesday and follow Xbox on Twitter so we can keep you up to date until after the boys.
It's developed by a dev team called Spiders.
The oldies amongst us. He got it.
Yeah, and they said
All right,
they said
coming
no
up,
fetch
we've got
quests.
Bungie back on the Xbox stage
Like
for the first
most
time.
games.
Yeah.
With Destiny
500
2.
quests.
Yeah.
Just to pass the time.
Plus, we'll show you the latest from Metro Exodus with the 2 kernels.
Oh, it's the Metro Exodus coming up.
And a weapon that is truly en fuego. But first, it's time for another world.
Look down, he's looking up above the camera, you can see he's reading off. Can't you?
Get ready, because the sequel has a bigger world, tougher enemies, and the most customizable exo rig ever. Let's take a look.
What's this? Surge.
Welcome
2.
to the Surge 2.
You played Surge 1? Okay.
Set in
This,
the ruins of
oh,
a futuristic
yeah.
city, you must escape a merciless world
Surge
filled
2.
with mysterious military forces, a rampaging cult, and nanomachine monstrosities. You are the survivor of Flight 221, with no choice but to find a way past Jericho City's war-torn walls. Explore the city's intricate and desolate pathways to discover hidden paths and shortcuts. Create your character and survive thanks to your exo rig,
You've already created your character, you just select one.
machine that gives you increased strength, speed, and endurance. To get new gear, you'll need to take them from your foes. Using the limb targeting system, you can aim for specific body parts. Target a weapon or piece you're interested in, damage it, and then use a brutal execution to slice it off.
Nice. Just took his head.
Like every machine, the exosuit can be tuned, adjusted,
Game
and
look nice,
upgraded
but I
to
know
your
it's
liking.
gonna be
Opt
hard.
for speed and agility, or focus on
It
taking
look good,
powerful
though.
That
blows
does
to
look good,
convert
yeah.
them into energy.
It does look quite good. Oh yes.
Your exo rig is centered around your core power, which dictates how much gear you can attach to your suit.
Oh, yeah, I'm lucky.
Each piece of armor and every
It reminds me of a mixture of Bionic Commando and what's it, Prototype.
armor you find have both partial and full set bonuses, allowing you to either specialize or hybridize the way you want to fight.
This would be excellent co-op. Oh yes.
To
kick his
further
face off.
customize your exosuit, you also have access to implants and injectables. These provide
I'm liking the look of
passive
this.
and active bonuses to your character, ranging from effects like predicting parry direction to slowing down time. The Surge 2 features 80 weapons across 9 types, such as the dual-bladed twin rig and the brand new transforming double duty. These weapons range from military security batons to jury-rigged homemade spears. Each weapon has unique attack speeds, ranges, and damage types. No warrior can get by with attacks alone. You have a variety of defensive tools at your disposal, each with their own advantages and uses. Dodging is for those who believe prevention is better than cure, and for those who enjoy a more aggressive defense. For more advanced players, you can use either the duck or the short hop to evade high or low attacks. These are followed up by a counterattack, which staggers enemies and opens them up to a powerful punishing blow. Blocking can be used to gain energy, which is the resource used for injectables and finishing moves. A block can be defended if you have enough stamina to withstand the attack. You can take this even further by using the directional parry, which rewards a lot more energy and leaves even the tallest enemies out of balance. Dodging, blocking, and parrying can be used to cancel animations and to extend combos,
Oh, it's
granting
just
you
going to be a
a wealth of
game.
attack possibilities that are up to you to discover. Following you is your faithful combat drone, which can be fitted with several different modules, including EMP grenades, Gatling cannons, powerful charged lasers, industrial magnets, and sniper rifles. These can be used between your attacks for devastating combos, as well as openers and finishers to your fights.
Be quiet.
The drones can also be used to interact with other players in asynchronous multiplayer by tagging areas with graffiti or placing a special bar in the world that rewards you if few players find it. Revenge enemies also appear, powerful foes who have been upgraded by slaying another player. As you get further into the Surge 2, you will discover new implants, new upgrades, new weapons, and new ways to explore, and each of them will be needed to rise above the ruins of Jericho City. The enemies
George, you can stay with me, but you have to keep quiet, mate.
Each bringing a new and deadly challenge. These are the tools at your disposal and will be the means for you to overcome every threat. Survive the Surge 2 on September 24 on Xbox One.
That looks good, I like that. I'm getting it. There we go, that's why I'm not playing Borderlands 3. Destiny 2 Shadowkeep.
It's been a while since we've had Bungie on the Xbox stage, so I was pleased as punch to be joined today by Game Director Ben Womack and Community Manager E.G.G. Let's welcome them to the stage! Wow. So, very excited that you're here with us. And I believe today you're going to be talking a little bit about kind of the...
Personally, I'm not a Bungie fan, for anyone at home, people listening.
The combat of the game.
Never liked Bungie. I've always found them lazy developers, even with the Halos. Their games are very much just send you backwards and forwards over the same dreary linear terrain.
Please tell us absolutely everything in excruciating detail. I don't think anyone will mind.
All right, everyone sit down. We're in half an hour. We'll start with finishers are very simply another element.
Destiny 1 was shocking, and Destiny 2 was just
lets you finish off an enemy.
An extension of shocking, really.
You're going to see them get this kind of glow and a dot pair of their head, and you're going to rush in by hitting the finisher button, and you're just going to eliminate them right away.
Look at the style!
It's awesome. It's super great, very satisfying.
Yeah, and so I see there's one for, there's one for a Hunter, one for a Warlock, one for a Titan. Is there one for every subclass as well within that?
There's different class-oriented finishers, and everyone, when Destiny 2 Shadowkeep launches, will get all 3 of those finishers.
Ooh, very exciting. And what I'm noticing here is while we're playing, obviously we're cutting through a lot of footage here, but it doesn't seem like there's any cooldown between finishers either. You can kind of just, can you rampage through and just finish?
Oh yeah, you can rampage.
My chat's messing up. My network says my network.
Finishers aside from just eliminating the enemy.
Yes.
With Armor 2.0, we're taking a lot of customization and RPG elements and inserting them into the action game.
Okay.
So once you start digging that system, more things become possible with finishers. All of a sudden, you can say, hey, I'm going to take my artifact, I'm going to earn one of these mods at the end.
Yeah.
It's a collectible now, it's not a consumable. And that one right there, probably my favorite one, if you finish an enemy with that mod equipped, you will spawn a heavy ammo brick for your entire fire team.
Wow, that's incredible.
But it will cost half of your super.
Oh, okay, that's a heavy cost as well.
You don't get everything for free in life. There's always a catch.
And imagine doing that in the raid, though, and you're like, oh,
well, see, this is the thing. Now we don't have heavy ammo since we've, we're creeping back in. I'm a big fan of that. Thank you. And yeah, combat mods that sounds like a really good way to, if you want to spice up your gameplay a little bit, you can
how much you said in the
instead. Maybe sacrifice
this add-on for though?
Maybe be less selfish is what I'm
free
thinking.
DLC, or is it going to be another 20, 30
Oh,
quid?
okay, go on.
There's ones that will recharge your health. There's the exotic, the Assassin's Cowl that'll make you go invisible. So a lot of play styles open up when you start looking at the finisher mods and putting them around.
Wow, and it just seems like the whole system is really just gearing towards personalization of your character. Which is...
we're opening up a whole new world.
To show the customization, the customization's alright for Destiny, but it's the actual game, the end game is just repetitive and dull.
Hero for this game that is really a reflection of who you are. It fights the way you want to fight. It looks the way you want to look. We even just took a look at some of the different options that we have in the game.
You need to have more than 3-player party groups. You need to have far more customization, far more races to choose from.
You can earn extra rewards for taking bigger risk. If you stand toe-to-toe with
PvP's
and you use a finishing move, you can, what were some of the things we were talking about before?
You can charge your health, you can go invisible, you can spawn ammunition for you and your team, more beyond that.
And that doesn't come without risk, does it? Are you invulnerable when you do these
You are
moves?
not.
You are not invulnerable. So when you've got that one guy on your fire team who just can't help himself and has to do a finishing move, and then he dies, and you're just, thanks for ruining my flawless run.
Well, it's exciting. You see that glow across the battlefield, and like, if I get that guy, I can get that, that rocket, I need it. And so you rush across, and
Can
it's
you
a
do it
risk
on
reward.
the really big bosses?
You can't do it on the really big bosses.
Okay. Oh. I'll accept
You can do it on everything below.
But speaking of personalization, you're also here to talk about what players can do to turn that personal challenge up to 11. Deej, can you tell us the secret to creating the elitist of Elite Guardians?
I think it's really about making sure that it fits the way you like to fight. So if you're the type of player that likes to get up close and personal with the punching, you know, if you got that Titan sensibility about yourself, there you go, exactly. Finishing moves are going to be exactly the thing that you're going to want to do. If you like to hang back, if you're the sniper, if you're not really into the risk-reward thing, the nice thing is that some of these benefits are shareable across the team. So somebody who rushes in and does a finishing move could drop heavy ammo on the floor to share with their friends. So that Destiny's all about teamwork. It's all about playing with the other people that are on your fire team, getting to know your friends and the way they play. The way you play really complements the way they play. That's the ultimate team right there.
I feel like Leah seems to be really judgmental. I don't think I'm quite up to the challenge. But what do you guys think? Does that
just so many
big Destiny fans?
It's annoying. Party chat's not working very well.
That's what we want to hear. So I suppose most importantly, we need to find out when can they get their hands on Shadow Key?
Zorka's dealer's gone to Zorka, but I'll get there and party chat. She's over there now.
So loud every time I ask that question. No one hears me.
Not
I'm like,
yes.
when can we play the game?
Play the game on October 1st.
Okay, that's not so long. That's not so long.
It's
so
Well, it's really long for Leah. Not so far for everyone
Counting
else.
every minute. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for being here. Now,
excellent.
Thank you. Now over to Benny with the latest from Metro Exodus.
All I'm going to say is I cannot wait for Leah to carry me through a raid. It's going to be really appreciated. But Metro Exodus fans, listen up, because this next announcement is lit. The newest expansion is nearly here, and it brings with it a new story, classic Metro gameplay, and a weapon that is literally fire. In the Two Colonels expansion, we follow Colonel Klebnikov during the last days of life in Novosibirsk. Novosibirsk. I've been trying to say that all day. Right, and everyone is now laughing at me. I got the first one. All right, but a story that helps guide Colonel Miller's mission to discover the reason for the extinction a year later. And the weapon of choice, well, a flamethrower, of course. If you're new to the franchise or want to relive the Metro saga, including Metro 2033, Metro Last Night, and
Metro's on Game Pass at the moment. Anyone?
Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's see that flamethrower in action. It's time for another world premiere. Roll it.
Oh, we've got now. Oh, this is the.
There were quite a few survivors here, until they killed each other off. Looks like that lie in Moscow did work after all. So your father's on a mission? When is he coming back?
I don't know.
Colonel Klebnikov, report your situation. Over.
In the hands of our enemies, truth may be dangerous. We must carefully choose who we can entrust with it, and who we cannot.
Are you ready to face your maker?
The truth that might scare them must be kept secret, for their own good.
Wait, is this the Metro DLC? It is. Oh, pardon me.
We both served the great lie because we both ourselves believed it was necessary.
Come, Mr. Mooch.
But now I can finally look truth in the eye.
Problems with Mix at the moment. It's just...
Hey! I don't know if you caught that at the end of the trailer, but the Two Colonels DLC is out tomorrow. That is amazing news for Metro Exodus fans, eh?
I completely agree, but now, if games have the power to bring people together, then this next title is the glue to a family of fans. Unlike any other.
That's right. Gears of War is a solid gold Xbox
Here we go.
classic. And
I think it's going to end on Gears of War.
Passionate and most supportive communities anywhere in video games. So let's take a look at how Gears has gone beyond a game and built unbreakable bonds of family all over the world.
I think we can find you answers there.
Where are we going?
Back to where it all began.
Many believe that Gears of War has what it takes to be one of the most successful video game franchises of all time.
Since day one, my brother and I just built that strong bond, just like Dom and Marcus did.
Playing Gears of War has changed me because it brought me into a world of looking at games as more than just games.
People that are playing these games now grew up playing these games, and they've seen Marcus and Baird and Dom go through all of the trials and tribulations that they have, and now there's this new generation.
Anyone watching this, please check out my Gears of War cutscene series.
Basically, minutes away before going on stage.
I made a series that puts all the cutscenes together with some gameplay to make it series, basically, in a nutshell.
I don't think people really give Gears its due for the influence it's had on modern video games.
Woo! Yeah! Shit, yeah! Woo! It felt like you were playing a game, but you were also watching a movie. Dom! No!
Gears fanbase is like the most passionate fan base I've ever been exposed to.
They're so warm and welcoming, and they love this game and they're passionate about it. When you meet them in person, it's almost as if everybody knew each other to begin with.
Whether you're in it for the story or the characters or the camaraderie, it's just constantly giving fans something to care about.
You're a goddamn cow! A coward!
And you can tell when a game has a little bit of magic in it, because there's something about it that pulls you in, that makes you go, oh, that is so cool.
I've never wanted a game to come out this badly.
There's nothing else like that.
And the amazing team at the Coalition is working hard to bring you our most ambitious Gears of War title yet, Gears 5.
Trying not to tear up. Trying not to tear up.
Gears community is so special.
Oh, I mean, I think we got a fair bunch of them here, to be honest.
Right.
And now it's come to the time in the show that you have all been waiting for. A first look at Gears 5 Horde mode.
Yes! I am absolutely buzzing for this! Here now is the world premiere trailer for Gears 5 Horde mode.
Shadows like a lion on the grind.
Yeah.
I'm a menace for the vengeance, so relentless. Hope you ready, cause I'm here to battle. Death from above. Boom! Come out, wherever you are.
Now you see me, now you don't.
When you see the white in my eyes, better run, better hide, no surviving what I'm on. Jack, hijack! I ain't here to play around. If I were you, I would run right now.
Oh, yeah.
Bang on the ground. Oh, yeah. Watching every move you enact on. Help me secure the test. Step is your last one. Yeah. Forge deployed. Getting closer. Make a wrong move and it's game over.
The graphics don't look as good on Mix-Up because I think it only runs at 720p, I think. That's what I believe, anyway.
Let's go! Here they come! I'm here to play around. If I were you, I would run right now. Hope you ready, cause I'm here to battle. Play 4 days early with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
Oh.
Hey, Gary.
I might just keep clapping. I don't think I'm never going to stop clapping.
Just how we like it.
I just clap through the next segment. Well, in that we saw gameplay, ultimates, and, sorry Graham, but one very badass looking drone.
Yes, mate.
But before we bring the Coalition to the stage, Xbox's Catalina Macedo caught up with the team to take a deeper look into Horde for Gears 5.
I'm
I'm Katerina and I'm here at the Coalition Studio. Today I'll be talking with studio head Rod Ferguson and multiplayer design director Ryan Pleven about the upcoming Gears 5 Horde mode. Just being here at the studio, you can really feel the excitement and the passion that went into this game and this mode. So let's go check it out.
We always talk about co-op as cake and not icing, that co-op is central to what it is to be Gears. And so I feel like Horde is sort of a really large expression of that with 5-player co-op.
Everything started with Gears 2 Horde. It was lightning in a bottle. It was, you know, what people look back on as the defining defensive game mode through all of games. It was the idea that you were going to be doing this as an endurance run, as a 3-hour epic experience, and a mode like without any cutscenes, without any, you know, character development, without any story, had to hold people's attention for 3 hours. And with Gears 5, what we feel that we've done really is almost the complete realization of what Gears 2 set out to be.
The big thing for us now is this idea of ultimates. There's basically, characters used to be just defined by the weapons they carried, and you were all the same. You just looked kind of different, and because you all could carry the same weapons. But now every character has its own ultimate ability, its own special ability it can bring to the game that changes how you play.
You could look over and see Kate trying to gather power, and you know that she has an ability to turn herself invisible, so you don't need to worry if she gets in a tough fight.
There's also a really big thing called taps now, which are these energy geysers that show up around the map. Because generally, once you find in Horde, you would like lock in on a particular place and you would defend from that place for the entire 50 waves. Now, in order to get as much power as possible, to get as strong as possible, you actually have to like move and expand your base to go and capture those energy taps. And every 10 waves, once you beat that boss, a new energy tap appears and you have to go and capture it. So it's really changed the dynamic where now it's much more aggressive than it was in the past.
For the first time, your character will start with all the cards that they've already equipped, but they will then increase the power of those cards and increase the power of their core abilities over the course of the game. And that progression is then reset, and you can do it again the next game. And this means that every game feels fresh. If you can try a different combination of perks that work with your cards in a specific way.
Seeing people make a certain build, like here's a Kate build, I use these cards with these perks, and here's a Dell build, and I think it'll be really exciting to see them mix and match and see different playstyles come together.
One of the things that we've done that is subtle but super important is that whenever you pick up power, which is the currency in Horde, that power gets equally distributed amongst everyone. And that means that if you see some power on the ground, everyone will want you to pick it up.
And then we've added stuff to give more information to the players, and things like health bars over bosses and mini bosses. And so there's little feedback mechanisms, and it allows you to play differently, because now I can see that the mini boss is on.
No, everyone's strong. I think there's probably the party chat. I think that's why.
I can see, oh, they still have a lot, so I'm going to hold back.
To take characters and push them even further, we've added Jackbot as a playable character inside Horde. It's one of the most pivotal roles on the battlefield. Jack can fly anywhere on the map. He moves really quickly, faster than anybody else. He can heal people, repair things. Really, he's the jack of all trades, and you really want him to be your best buddy. Over time, we're gonna add new characters, and with each character we add, the meta will change. We will have different combinations of strengths. We'll have different team compositions that will be beneficial to certain kinds of players. Every time we add a new character and every time we add a new map, what we hope to see is the Horde community come together to explore this space and show us what the best combination of characters is.
Excellent.
And so that idea of finding 5 people who know how to balance the classes, and know how to balance the characters, and know what the objective is and what you're trying to do, and everybody's playing together in lockstep with each other, there's nothing more special than having that alignment and succeeding on that goal.
It's really, by far, from our point of view, the most
Day one Game Pass, everybody. You've not got Game Pass already?
Fierce epic.
Buy Game Pass, buy it now, damn you.
I really like that Horde creates a dependency where you work together as a team, and you can be successful kind of, lone wolfing it, but not as successful as coming together. It's sort of our
this dropping Game Pass, Blue is dropping Game Pass, Outer Worlds dropping Game
go
Pass.
Far, go together, and that's true for
Minecraft Dungeons dropping Game Pass.
It's been so exciting to be here today. As a Gears fan, since Gears
Plus all the games
I
like they
cannot
make
wait to get my hands on the new Horde mode and all the new features. If you are a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, you can get Gears 5 on September 6th. For everyone else, the game will be available on September 10th.
That was an incredible first wave to showcase Gears 5 Horde mode. Now, can I get a huge round of applause for Rod Ferguson and Ryan Cleveland for joining us here on Inside Xbox.
Thank you so much for being here, guys. It is a pleasure.
I've got to ask, first of all, right, those ultimates, can you tell us a little bit more about those? Because they look amazing.
Yeah, the ultimates.
Try to get more friends, everyone. Sorry,
to the character. They're really something that we see both defines them as well as creates a really great relationship with the team. We've got Kate going invisible. We've got JD that could call in like a giant artillery strike. We've got Dell who can summon trackers to help him out. Each one of them, you're going to have to find the character that works for you and works best for the team.
And they're per character, so it's not on a per role thing. So even if you have multiple engineers, each different character will have their own ultimate, so you can still mix and match.
That's going to be really cool. I think that's one of the great things I'm excited about is all those different play styles that you can find to kind of suit your personal play style.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we were talking about. This is probably the deepest Horde we've ever done, even though it's still super accessible. But the deepness allows you to go in and set your skills. What character you want will give you your ultimate, but also that when you're collecting that power, you're not just feeding the engineer. Like in Gears 4, you're basically collecting power to get the engineer to build. Now you have perks, which you can go in and say, oh, I want to do more damage. I want to do more headshots. I want more ammo. I want more health. So as you're playing, you have this in-game progression that you can change who you are in the moment. And so you have out-of-game progression in the cards, and you have in-game progression in the perks.
So you actually shoot through the walls.
Mad with theory crafting with that. Just like, all right, if I get this combination.
It's a mental power, that is.
Yeah, it'd be cool. But
don't only see through the walls, but actually shoot through the walls.
Talked about in Vancouver is all the different difficulty settings players are going to have access to. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I mean, one of the big things for us is realizing that Gears was going to be day and date in Game Pass and Ultimate Game Pass was that we realized we're going to have a bunch of people maybe who've never played the game before. And so we wanted to create a lot more accessibility to the game. And
I'm a big fan of Gears, to be honest with you all.
Control, we have things like
played all the games, but didn't really like Gears 1 to 3. Gears 4 was right. I didn't think it picked up till after Chapter 2. But I'm very keen to get into Gears 5. It's going...
but the idea of
half I think I enjoyed it, and I did enjoy Horde on Gears 4. That's the first time I played Horde. I did like it actually.
There's area of effects attack. So if you have somebody who's just new to the game, they can come in as a support bot and they can help you. They can heal you. They can keep you buffed up.
I love these kind of.
They can pick up weapons for you, so they don't have to be like
games or defense games kind of thing. There was
and we really wanted to make them
Dragon Age Inquisition had sort of a similar thing where you choose different characters.
That sort of stands at the back and does nothing. Jack is super critical.
I don't know if everyone played that mode on that. It was excellent. I loved it.
Like your best friend, like each of the other classes.
Than the game, preferred it over the game.
I want Jack to follow me, and that
co-op mode on that.
Now there's so much demand for Jack. When you're playing him, you just constantly feed like you're feeding all these little birds.
And he has a crazy ultimate. Like he has this we call it hijack. Yeah. Because we're big about puns in Vancouver. And so hijack is basically shoots a dart into an enemy and then takes control. So it possesses that enemy. So if you have like a Scion with a boom shot, you can take it over, and now Jack player becomes a Scion with a boom shot.
Die as well?
That's so cool.
Everyone's just going to want to be Jack's best friend. It's like,
everyone's want to be Jack.
Don't worry about it. Just follow me around in Gears. Exactly. We'll be good.
Doesn't sound like quite enough glory for Benny, unfortunately, though. With that in mind, what sort of sets Horde mode in Gears 5 apart from the previous iterations? You obviously told us a lot already, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's probably there's really a bunch of big differences. One is
the one I'll be playing.
The other is this power tap that Ryan and the team came up with, which is probably you better explain.
So like we've added the power taps, which you saw in the video, which really add an element of territory control. We wanted to make Gears 5 not only the deepest, but also provide other ways to be successful by not just building fortifications. So the power taps appear every 10 waves after you kill a boss. And that means that you have to really understand whether you want to move your base or just let it go. They're optional. However, they do provide a ton of power to power up your perks, to buy fortifications with. So if you decide to leave them alone, it's at your own peril. However, if you're ambitious and your team knows what they're doing, they can slowly expand their base to control more territory for more rewards.
Yeah.
Lots of options. Well, now from software to hardware. Got it? Because of the hoodie. At any rate, let's take a closer look at something Gears fans everywhere are sure to salivate over. It's the limited edition Gears 5 Xbox One X. We recently caught up with some of the minds behind the design. Take a look.
I always want Gears to stand.
Oh, it's the new skin for
and storytelling in the hardware.
Xbox X. Let's have a look at this.
What are we doing with this? What story are we telling?
Console is good. It's got all new sounds.
And that was the biggest challenge.
When we were designing the console, we imagined that Kate was walking across a frozen lake, like the one that you see in the
Imagine better for the controller though.
And something in the ice catches her eye, and she leans over and clears a patch of snow, and she sees a reflection of the Omen looking back at her. In reality, there are electronics in this console. There's no way we can put, you know, an Omen 2 inches inside of it. So we had to create an optical illusion that would make it look like there was an Omen trapped underneath the ice. We were able to express the idea by laser etching these ice cracks around the Omen. We've never laser etched that much before. I mean, the laser etching is all over the console. The ice is cracking all over the console. Theming the controller after Kate Diaz was really a natural because she's like the main character in the game, and she is exploring this Arctic environment. She wears an Arctic armor, which is new in the game, which was exciting to us.
Whatever we were going to work with in terms of accessories and hardware, we wanted to family with what the console was going to look like. And so we were able to work with Seagate on some amazing 5 terabyte and 2 terabyte drives that look basically like mini versions of the console. It was going to look perfect right next to it. And we worked with Razer on like keyboard and mouse. It's one of the first, I think, wireless keyboard and mouse for the console, and then get a whole family of products that all fit together.
So working with Rod is an awesome experience every time. He understands how to point out the meaningful moments that we can really pick up on as industrial designers and bring into the physical world. We always walk away from these design collaborations with him feeling like this product is so authentic, like it couldn't be any more authentic because it's so closely tied to all of our conversations with him.
Excellent.
And we're back with Rod and Ryan, but how amazing!
If I wasn't going to Mexico Sunday,
so much.
Massive congrats
just cost me
designing that, because that is incredible.
$9
And the
grand.
hard drive.
But
I'll probably go there. I'll probably buy
That's
that.
not all we've got to talk about today. You've also got some news with our friends over at Valve. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
So the first time we're coming to Steam, and today you can start pre-ordering today for Gears 5 on Steam, and there'll be crossplay, so it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Crossplay. Love it.
Absolutely excellent. But that's not the only partnership news for Gears today, Rod. Rod, please.
Yeah.
Tell us what Gears plans to do with Halo.
We talked about the Ultimate Edition. We talked about being Ultimate Game Pass. We really didn't really talk about what you get for doing that. So we're really happy to announce that we're actually putting in 2 characters from Halo Reach are going to be coming to Gears of War. So we have Kat and Emil. And so they're going to be coming, and they have their own roles. They're going to be playable in Horde and Escape and Versus, and you're going to have their own ultimates. You want to talk about the 2 ultimates?
Yeah, so we really tried to be very authentic to Halo while still making it kind of integrate into the Gears world. So we've got the drop shield on Emil, and that we looked at Reach. We wanted to make something that Halo fans would really recognize as true drop shield, and then we've got the hologram on Kat, and it's she's the subterfuge expert, and so she's going to distract the enemy while everybody else goes and does something else.
And it's the same actors. So we went out and we got the original cast, and so after a decade, we brought them back into the booth and we re-recorded.
It's start crying.
It's a
They must have been like, cha-ching.
And you know what? We've got a video that shows off exactly that. Check it out.
Show and tell.
Let's go! Activating drop shield.
I was going to say, when you see the shield, that looks like a drop shield. That doesn't look like something from Halo. Should I say it now? Because then I could say that I called it first. Bam.
Here. Yes.
Like, it just looks amazing. Every time I've seen it, I've gone, that looks sick.
It's just natural.
And it's nice that it goes beyond the characters. As you can see, they got custom weapon skins, custom banner, custom mark, like all the customization stuff that we have with it as well is really cool.
Yeah, I cannot wait to kind of like get in, get my hands on with them. But we've been talking partnerships, and you've also got a clothing partnership, which I've lived in for like since E3.
Literally have to peel it off. Please, when you wear something else.
Wash it occasionally.
Exactly. Washing, please.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working with the folks at Bathing Ape to create their, they have an ape line that you got a tease of at E3 with our blue. Yeah. And you can see we're doing it as in-game as well, so that blue is coming to inside the game that you can wear as part of a case of sort of, you know, the camo outfit. And then we're actually do a physical line, which is going to be in red now, our red camo, which is going to be for sale at the Ape stores and at the, I think it's Xbox.com gear.
Stay there.
I'm just wondering, you know, I just want to get my hands on it. I hear a red one, I've got a blue one, I need the red.
Needs the set.
Yeah,
It looks really, really cool. And it's a different styles than what you saw from the blue at E3 and then different designs. And so I was intending to bring it with me today, but you know, customs is fun. So, you know.
It's probably a good joke you didn't.
It wouldn't have made it out of here, I'm going to be honest.
Although I do enjoy the Canadian uniform you're wearing for me, so I appreciate that. It's very much appreciated.
You know, I'm going for the red theme already, right? I just need the hoodie.
You need a bigger beard, though, if you're going to go lumbersexual. You need a bigger beard.
It doesn't
Lumbersexual.
I tried.
Lumbersexual, okay.
That's the main thing. But also, the streetwear lover in me is keen on what's in store for Gears and Bathing Ape. How can I get my hands on the hoodie? Because it's not here.
No, it's not. No, they have their stores like in New York and LA. Yeah. Again, they'll be limited on the Xbox Gear store, and then again you can get it in game.
All right, amazing.
I'm just gonna wear matching hoodies in game.
That's gonna be it.
I'm very excited. Rod, you might be done on our stage, but you're going straight to the Gamescom opening night broadcast. Can you tell us what's going on?
Yeah. So, you know, since E3, we've heard a lot of people asking about, like, but what about the campaign? You know, we're going to talk about Escape, we're going to talk Versus, we're going to talk Horde, which we were doing. People want to know about campaign. So I'm going over to talk to Jeff Keighley, and we're going to put out a new story trailer.
Showing some of
all real
Gears 5 campaign debut at Gamescom. Here we go.
I'm so excited. But I've just got to ask everyone in here, can we just get a huge round of applause for the Gears? It looks amazing. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. And I think it's safe to say we cannot wait for September 10th when Gears 5 officially launches. And don't forget, Gears 5 Ultimate Edition launches September 6th, included on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. I am so excited. So who's going to be picking it up on the 6th? Who's going to be playing it? I think I'm going to be there.
I'm going to be in Mexico.
That's all from us here at Gamescom. Remember, the fun continues next month with more Inside Xbox on September 24th.
And keep up with everything Gamescom when Xbox On goes live on mixer.com/XboxOn Tuesday and Wednesday starting at 5 p.m. British Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern and 6 a.m. Pacific. We'll also have new Gamescom videos going live on youtube.com/XboxOn each and every day this week. And of course, you can also follow Xbox on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you know, everything for all the latest Xbox news.
Plus, mark your calendars, because XO19 takes over London on November 14th. Fans can look...
Amazing!
Fans can look forward to new announcements, new releases, and of course, all the latest from Xbox.
Thank you very much from all of us here in Cologne. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Amazing!
Hi, y'all. Well, I think that's it now. The show has officially ended. So, take from that what you will, everybody. I thought the show was alright. You know, it's a conference show about games, and it showed games. And it's just more of an extension of what they sort of showed at E3, just, you know, more. Didn't show anything new, really, in particular, or anything like that. No major surprises, but as I said, I think they're probably going to hold out for E3, because E3 is obviously going to be competing against everything else out next year. So I imagine they're holding back now. They don't want to reveal too much at this stage. They've got sort of secret squirrel. As it says there, thanks for watching. Please sub and share if you've not already. Put down in the comments what you think of the show and what you think of the future of Xbox. Thanks all for now. Goodbye!